Brad Pitt stuck on a train. Let's talk about it. Bullet Train. Brad Pitt in this movie, he's a hitman and his name is Ladybug, and his mission for the movie, he has to go on the bullet train, which is obviously in Japan. In fact, 90% of the entire movie is actually on the bullet train, but it kind of amazingly works. Anyways, on the train, his mission, which I will not spoil, it leads him to realise there's other like hitmen or assassins and thieves and a bunch of dodgy people also on the train, but there's like this overarching spiderweb story. It was pretty good, I can't lie. I really enjoyed the trailers if you saw my reactions. I just wanted a chill, rated R, relaxing action movie that I could just unwind, but there's kind of layers in this movie. It actually caught me off guard a little bit. The story for Bullet Train was actually really awesome, man. Now, character-wise, Brad Pitt's very much like the main man. However, there is a ton of side characters, hitmen, different things that I will not spoil. In fact, there's a lot of cameos in this movie which caught me off guard. Did not expect to see that. Really pleased with it. Really enjoyed it. In fact, I'm not even going to mention the other characters, man. If you want to like Google it and find out who's in the movie, you can do it. But for me, if I'm being honest, Brad Pitt, like, he was amazing. But the side characters, especially Lemon and Tangerine, if you watch the movie, you'll know they're two hitmen. They're working together. Amazing, mate. Amazing. Really enjoyed it. So funny. In fact, speaking of like laughing and stuff, this is very comedy heavy. I'd say the best way to describe Bullet Train, you take John Wick, Deadpool, and you take something like Snatch or The Gentleman or Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, that kind of like crazy character thing and the story gone all over the place. You don't really know what's going on till right at the end. You take all of that, put it in a blender, and you kind of have Bullet Train. The action is off the charts. This is rated R, not for kids, mate. Many kills, lots of gore, lots of swearing. You get the idea. I wouldn't say, like, it's not the serious, gritty type of movie that John Wick is, but it does have, like, fast-paced action, quick kills, all that stuff is here as well. It's more so like a Deadpool movie, which makes sense because the director of this movie directed Deadpool 2, which I really enjoyed. The action's over the top, the comedy is over the top, the characters, though, sell this movie, and it introduces them slowly. You understand everything that's going on until right at the end of the conclusion. Great story, man. I don't want to keep going over it, but the story for this really caught me off guard. It's really good. Also, like me personally, I really like Japan and Japanese culture. In fact, like my favorite destination that I want to go more than anything else is Japan, and there's a lot of like Japanese, obviously it's in Japan, but there's a lot of like Japanese stuff in this movie, and I think it does all of it really well. I think this movie, like the downside stuff, if I have to nitpick, I think it's a tiny bit long. Maybe you could have like shaved off 10-15 minutes. It would have made the runtime a little bit better. And I would say the comedy, I'd say like 85% work, but there is this like 15%. We're just trying too hard. I didn't personally laugh. A few people in the movie theater did laugh though, so if you really like your comedy, you're probably gonna enjoy it. Overall, the action of this movie was really sick, man. Just, there's so many bright colors on screen. It definitely has its own unique style. Again, it's borrowing from a lot of other movies, John Wick, Deadpool, all those type of things, but it's very much, well, I felt anyway, that it's its own thing. It's just using a few bits for inspiration. Obviously, the director did Deadpool 2. You get the idea. Brad Pitt, awesome. Story, awesome. Side characters, for me, best bits of the show. Thank God it is rated R. It really needed to be. Japanese side of stuff, very good. Even the comedy, if you're sub to the channel, you know I'm not a big fan of, like, overly used comedy in movies, but I hit a really good note in here. I gotta be fair, this was a really good movie, man, and I'm gonna give Bullet Train 7.5 nerds out of 10. Just for the crazy story, side characters, and the cameos alone, go and see this movie. If you like that kind of stuff, check it out. If you like gore and action, rated R stuff, check this out, man. Overall, this is a really good movie. I can easily see people giving this between like a 7 and a 9. It was definitely that good, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all. Peace.